Hello everyone, and welcome back to Daily Dose of English. I'm Tom, your English coach, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. How are you feeling? Are you ready to take your English to the next level? I hope you are, because today we're going to learn something really special. Have you ever been in a situation where you wanted to start a conversation in English, but you didn't know what to say? Maybe you met someone new at work, or you were standing in line at a coffee shop and you thought, I wish I could say something friendly, but what? Well, today, I'm going to solve that problem for you. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to have natural, everyday conversations in English. Not the boring textbook stuff. I'm talking about real conversations that native speakers have every single day. We'll learn useful phrases, practice them together with shadowing, and by the end of this lesson, you'll feel much more confident starting and keeping conversations going. Now, before we start, let me ask you something. Do you know what makes a good conversation? It's not about using big, complicated words. It's not about perfect grammar. It's about connecting with people. It's about showing interest. It's about being friendly and natural. And that's exactly what we're going to practice today. So grab a cup of coffee, tea, or whatever you like to drink. Get comfortable. And let's begin this journey together. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to practice. And I'll be here with you every step of the way. Main lesson: building blocks of natural conversations. Part 1. Essential conversation starters. Let's start with the foundation: conversation starters. These are like keys that open doors to friendly interactions. Think of them as your toolkit for making connections. First, let's learn some universal conversation starters that work almost anywhere. Listen carefully to each phrase, and then we'll practice them together. How's your day going? How's your day going? Now you repeat. This is probably the most useful phrase you'll ever learn. You can use it with colleagues, neighbours, people in shops, almost anyone. It's friendly, but not too personal. Nice weather we're having. Nice weather we're having. Now you repeat. I know. Talking about the weather might seem boring, but it's actually brilliant. Everyone experiences weather, so everyone can relate to it. It's a safe, comfortable topic that helps people relax. This place is pretty busy today. This place is pretty busy today. Now you repeat. You can use this in cafes, shops, restaurants, anywhere with people. It's an observation that invites agreement or further comment. Have you been waiting long? Have you been waiting long? Now you repeat. This one is perfect for queues, waiting rooms, or anywhere people are, waiting. It shows empathy and opens up conversation. Is this your first time here? Is this your first time here? Now you repeat. Great for events, classes, or any new venue. It naturally leads to more conversation about experiences and recommendations. Part 2. Keeping conversations flowing. Now, starting a conversation is one thing, but keeping it going, that's where many learners struggle. Let me teach you some magic phrases that keep conversations flowing smoothly. That's interesting. Tell me more about that. That's interesting. Tell me more about that. Now you repeat. This shows genuine interest and encourages the other person to share more. People love when others are interested in what they say. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Now you repeat. Perfect for showing surprise or learning something new. It makes the other person feel knowledgeable and appreciated. That reminds me of. Now you repeat. This is how you naturally share your own experiences while staying connected to what the other person said. What do you think about? Now you repeat. Asking for opinions is wonderful because it shows you value what the other person thinks. Everyone has opinions. I know what you mean. Now you repeat. This creates connection and shows empathy. It makes the other person feel understood. Part 3. Essential everyday vocabulary. Let's build your vocabulary with words and phrases that native speakers actually use. These aren't textbook words, these are real-life essentials. I'm swamped. Now you repeat. This means you're very busy. It's more colourful than just saying I'm busy. Native speakers love this expression. I'm beat. Now you repeat. This means you're very tired. It's casual and friendly. You might say this at the end of a long day. That's a bummer. Now you repeat. This means something is disappointing or unfortunate. It's sympathetic without being too dramatic. I'm up for it. Now you repeat. This means you're willing or excited to do something. It's enthusiastic and positive. Let me get back to you on that. Now you repeat. This is a polite way to say you need time to think or check something before answering. Part 4. Grammar in real conversations. Now let's talk about grammar, but not the boring kind. I'm going to show you grammar patterns that make your English sound natural and fluent. First, let's practice the present continuous for current situations. I'm thinking about getting coffee. Now you repeat. She's always complaining about the weather. Now you repeat. Notice how we use present continuous, not just for actions happening right now, but also for temporary situations and repeated actions that annoy us. Next, let's look at modal verbs for suggestions. We could grab lunch sometime. Now you repeat. You should try their chocolate cake. Now you repeat. Might is perfect for uncertainty. I might be a few minutes late. Now you repeat. It might rain later. Now you repeat. Practice section. Interactive shadowing and role plays. Shadowing practice. Round 1. Short exchanges. Now it's time for intensive practice. I'll say short conversations and you'll shadow them. Remember, shadowing means copying not just the words, but also the rhythm and intonation. A. Hey, how's it going? B. Not bad, just keeping busy. You? Let's break this down. Hey, how's it going? Now you repeat. Not bad, just keeping busy. Not bad, just keep him busy. Now you repeat. You? Now you repeat. Now let's do the whole exchange. Hey, how's it going? Not bad, just keep him busy. You? Hey, how's it going? Not bad, just keep him busy. You? Now you repeat. Shadowing practice. Round 2. Workplace small talk. Here's a common workplace conversation. A. Did you catch the game last night? B. No, I missed it. Was it good? A. Yeah, it went into overtime. Let's practice. Did you catch the game last night? Did you catch the game last night? Now you repeat. No, I missed it. No, I missed it. Now you repeat. Was it good? Was it good? Now you repeat. Yeah, it went into overtime. Yeah, it went into overtime. Now you repeat. Sentence building exercise. Now let's build sentences step by step. I'll give you a simple sentence, then we'll make it more natural and conversational. Basic. I am tired. Better. I'm pretty tired. Best. I'm pretty tired. It's been a long day. Let's practice. I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty tired. Now you repeat. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Now you repeat. I'm pretty tired. It's been a long day. I'm pretty tired. It's been a long day. Now you repeat. Basic. The coffee is good. Better. The coffee here is really good. Best. The coffee here is really good. Have you tried it? Practice time. The coffee here is really good. The coffee here is really good. Now you repeat. Have you tried it? Have you tried it? Now you repeat. The coffee here is really good. Have you tried it? The coffee here is really good. Have you tried it? Now you repeat. Storytelling. Real-life conversation scenarios. Story 1. At the coffee shop. Let me tell you a story about Sarah who's practicing her English at a local coffee shop. Listen carefully and then we'll practice key phrases from the story. Sarah walks into her favourite coffee shop on a Monday morning. The place is busier than usual. She's waiting in line when she notices the person in front of her is holding the same book she's reading. Sarah thinks, "This is my chance to practice English." She takes a deep breath and says, "Excuse me, is that The Thursday Murder Club you're reading?" Excuse me, is that The Thursday Murder Club you're reading? Now you repeat. The woman turns around with a smile. "Yes. Have you read it?" Sarah responds, "I'm actually reading it right now. I'm on chapter 5. I'm actually reading it right now. I'm on chapter 5. Now you repeat. Oh, you're in for a treat. Without spoiling anything, it gets even better. Without spoiling anything, it gets even better. Now you repeat. They continue chatting about books while waiting. When they reach the counter, the woman says, "It was lovely chatting with you. Enjoy the book. It was lovely chatting with you. Enjoy the book." Now you repeat. Sarah feels proud. She just had a natural conversation in English about something she loves. Story 2. The Helpful Neighbour. Here's another story about making connections through simple conversations. David just moved to a new apartment. He's carrying heavy boxes up the stairs when his neighbour Mike comes out. Mike says, "Hey there." Moving in, Need a hand with those. Hey there. Moving in. Need a hand with those. Now you repeat. David, grateful for the offer. That would be amazing, thanks. That would be amazing, thanks. Now you repeat. As they carry boxes, Mike asks, "Where are you moving from?" Where are you moving from? Now you repeat. From across town. The commute was killing me. From across town. The commute was killing me. Now you repeat. I hear you. I work from home now, but I used to spend 2 hours a day on the subway. I hear you. I work from home now, but I used to spend 2 hours a day on the subway. Now you repeat. After they finish, Mike says, "If you need anything, I'm in 3B. Welcome to the building. If you need anything, I'm in 3B. Welcome to the building." Now you repeat. This simple interaction made David feel welcome in his new home. See how easy it can be. Dialogue practice. At the gym. Let's practice a full dialogue that might happen at a gym. I'll be person A, and you'll shadow person B's responses. A. Excuse me, are you using this machine? B. No, go ahead. I just finished. No, go ahead. I just finished. Now you repeat. A. Thanks. By the way, do you know if there's a yoga class today? B. I think there's one at 6 p.m. You should check the schedule board. I think there's one at 6 p.m. You should check the schedule board. Now you repeat. A. Perfect, I'll do that. Have you tried the yoga classes here? B. Yeah, they're pretty good. The Tuesday instructor is excellent. Yeah, they're pretty good. The Tuesday instructor is excellent. Now you repeat. A. Great to know. Thanks for the tip. B. No problem. Enjoy your workout. No problem. Enjoy your workout. Now you repeat. Advanced practice. Cultural notes and natural flow. Understanding cultural context. Different English-speaking countries have slightly different conversation styles. In America, people often share personal information quickly. In Britain, people might take more time to open up. In Australia, humour and casual language are very common. For example, Americans might say, "How are you doing today?" How are you doing today? Now you repeat. British people might prefer, all right? All right. Now you repeat. Australians might say, how's it going, mate? How's it going, mate? Now you repeat. They all mean basically the same thing, but the style is different. Don't worry too much about this. People understand that English is spoken differently around the world, making your English sound more natural. Here are some tricks to sound more like a native speaker. Use contractions. Instead of I am going, say I'm going. I'm going. Now you repeat. Instead of we will see, say we'll see. We'll see. Now you repeat. Add filler words, but not too many. Well, I think it's a good idea. Well, I think it's a good idea. Now you repeat. So what do you do for fun? So what do you do for fun? Now you repeat. Use tag questions. It's nice weather, isn't it? It's nice weather, isn't it? Now you repeat. You're from Brazil, aren't you? You're from Brazil, aren't you? Now you repeat. Handling awkward moments. Sometimes conversations have awkward pauses. Here's how to handle them. So anyway. So anyway. Now you repeat. This helps you change the topic smoothly. Well, I should probably get going. Well, I should probably get going. Now you repeat. This is a polite way to end a conversation. It was nice talking to you. It was nice talking to you. Now you repeat. Always end on a positive note. Extended practice. Building confidence. The power of small talk. Some people think small talk is meaningless, but it's actually very important. Small talk builds relationships. It creates comfort. It opens doors to deeper conversations later. Think of small talk like warming up before exercise. You don't start running at full speed, you warm up first. Small talk is warming up for real friendship and connection. Let's practice some small talk for different situations. At a conference or networking event. What brings you to this event? What brings you to this event? Now you repeat. Have you been to one of these before? Have you been to one of these before? Now you repeat. What did you think of the keynote speech? What did you think of the keynote speech? Now you repeat. At a party. How do you know host's name? How do you know host's name? Now you repeat. Have you tried the food? It's delicious. Have you tried the food? It's delicious. Now you repeat. Great music, isn't it? Great music, isn't it? Now you repeat. While travelling. Is this your first time visiting? Is this your first time visiting? Now you repeat. How long are you here for? How long are you here for? Now you repeat. Any recommendations for places to eat? Any recommendations for places to eat? Now you repeat. Common mistakes and how to fix them. Let me share some common mistakes learners make in conversations and how to fix them. Mistake 1. Giving one-word answers. Wrong. Yes. No. Maybe. Better. Yes, I'd love to. Yes, I'd love to. Now you repeat. No, but thanks for asking. No, but thanks for asking. Now you repeat. Mistake 2. Being too formal. Wrong. How do you do? I am very well, thank you. Better. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing great. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing great. Now you repeat. Mistake 3. Not asking follow-up questions. Wrong. Just answering and stopping. Better answer plus related question. I'm from Spain. Where are you from? I'm from Spain. Where are you from? Now you repeat. Building your conversation. Confidence comes from practice. Every conversation you have makes the next one easier. Here are my top tips for building confidence. Start small. Practice with shop assistants, baristas, anyone providing a service. They're paid to be friendly. Prepare topics. Before going somewhere, think of 3 things you could talk about. Listen more than you speak. Good conversationalists are good listeners. Smile. It makes everything easier. People respond well to friendly faces. Don't fear mistakes. Native speakers make mistakes too. Let's practice some confidence-building phrases. That's a good point. That's a good point. Now you repeat. I never thought of it that way. I never thought of it that way. Now you repeat. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for sharing that. Now you repeat recap and call to action. Wow, we've covered so much today. Let's quickly review what you've learned. Essential conversation starters that work anywhere. Phrases to keep conversations flowing naturally. Real vocabulary that native speakers actually use. Grammar patterns for natural speech. Cultural tips for different English-speaking countries. How to handle awkward moments. The importance of small talk. Common mistakes and how to avoid them. Remember, becoming good at conversations is like learning to ride a bicycle. At first, you think about every move, but with practice, it becomes natural and automatic. The same thing will happen with your English conversations. Your homework for this week: have at least one conversation in English every day. It can be short. Even 30 seconds counts. Use one new phrase from today's lesson in each conversation. Here's my challenge for you. I challenge you to start one conversation this week. I challenge you to start one conversation this week. Now you repeat. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every fluent speaker started exactly where you are now. The difference, they kept practicing, and that's what you're going to do. Thank you so much for learning with me today. You're doing an amazing job, and I'm proud of your dedication to improving your English. Remember, I'm here every week with new lessons to help you on your English journey. If you found this lesson helpful, please subscribe to Daily Dose of English and hit that notification bell so you never miss a lesson. Share this video with your friends who are also learning English. Let's build a community of confident English speakers together. Leave a comment below and tell me, what's the hardest part about having conversations in English for you? I read every comment and I'd love to help. Until next time, this is Tom saying, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep believing in yourself. Your English is improving every single day. See you in the next lesson. Subscribe to Daily Dose of English. Subscribe to Daily Dose of English. Now you repeat. Goodbye, my friends.